Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Words of encouragement for those squads needing some time to find their footing here at the start of the season?
Well, I think, Kevin, you've got to be committed to the process. Results are important, but the process at this stage is more important. Developing good habits, learning how to compete, understanding the attention to details that's necessary to put yourself in position to win, and embracing the hard work that's required. Those are the things that need to be focused on at this point in time.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. James with a deep three. It's hauled in by Ostertag. And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Turkoglu up top. Pass to Swift. Young looking it over. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Turkoglu. Over James. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And here's Los Angeles. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And the foul against Hedo Turkoglu. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Right wing. Here's James. Outside for Davis. 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Connects from three-point range.
Davis is a fantastic deep ball shooter, torching defenses with his perimeter game.
Turkoglu passes to Swift. Back to Turkoglu. Shoots from the block. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, and this team looks for Turkoglu to score, especially when he gets a good look inside.
Davis kicks to Wade. To the inside. Here's Camby. The basket good off the assist from Wade.
And such a valuable high percentage shot, and he does a great job of taking advantage.
He lobs it up. It's deflected. It's stolen by Wade. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Count it.
Out in the open floor, Wade can really turn on the Jets.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first timeout here of the game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by James. Camby sets the screen for James. It's rebounded by Ostertag.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
LeBron against Turkoglu. The three, nailed from three-point land. Turkoglu's got 7 points in the game.
There's Turkoglu's touch from deep. He can be lethal when he gets it going.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Stoudemire. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And this is where Stoudemire inflicts so much damage, and it's why he gets fouled so often.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Free throw good, Stoudemire.
Excellent piece to have offensively. Stoudemire has that toughness you look for in the score.
Chauncey Billups is checked in for Baron Davis. And both free throws good for Stoudemire.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Here's the screen, and here's Turkoglu for three. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And that one is good.
I like the effort from the defense, but at that close range, Wade was not going to be denied.
Mavericks trailed by 4. Young outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Wade following the score by Dallas. Can be a screen on Young. Wade can't hit. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Back to Barea. Pass to Turkoglu. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on LeBron James.
Hey, because of Hedo Turkoglu's versatility and size, it's hard to defend him without fouling.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Turkoglu.
Plays big at the forward position now. Turkoglu bullies his way around the floor like few others.
Hard tests. He's checked in for Young. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Martin's checked in for Stoudemire. And so Turkoglu nails both of them.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Billups passes to Wade. James outside. Martin Martin with a screen on Turkoglu. Inside, lock at 6. Wade for 3. Floats it up for James. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And man, LeBron's taking things into his own hands with that alley-oop. Really impressive.
And the Mavericks call time here. A different look for Dallas. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Ostertag. Pattier comes in for Turkoglu. And it's Terry in for Barea. Here's Terry. It's hauled in by LeBron. The Clippers in the lead. Wade dishes to Billups. 1:39 left here in the opening quarter.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And the first one drops.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Stoudemire's checked in for the Clippers. Both free throws good from James.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
Artest the pass to Terry. Chandler is screen, shoots. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stoudemire. Peja Stojakovic, he's checked in for James.
Number 16, Peja Stojakovic.
We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Chandler with a screen for Terry. Outside Artest. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Pass to Stojakovic. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pattier against Stojakovic. Kicks it out to Terry. Chandler with the screen on Billups. Just 5 to shoot. Tipped away and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Nowitzki's checked in for Dallas. Turkoglu comes in for Shane Battier. Gerald Wallace, he's checked in for Los Angeles. .34 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Stojakovic. On the wing, Wallace. Back to Stojakovic. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Stojakovic so confident beyond the arc. Even if he's in another area code, he has no problem letting it fly.
It's Terry outside, and that one released in time, but no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Clippers ahead. They're up by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, What have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Now, here is our test. Still without a basket. Nowitzki finds Terry. Back to Nowitzki. Over Martin. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Dirk Nowitzki.
Oh, good vision from Terry. Able to find an open teammate there for the deuce.
Wallace against Turkoglu. On the wings to Stojakovic. Stoudemire with a screen on Artest. Shots good by Stojakovic. Stojakovic has got his second bucket of the night.
That's a battle inside, and through all the contact, he's able to finish that one.
Stojakovic has gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. And here's Turkoglu for 3, and the 3 ball is good.
And Turkoglu can score in a variety of ways, and this allows him to have games like this one.
Pass to Stojakovic. Stoudemire with a screen on Artest. Stojakovic kicks to Billups. Martin with the screen for Billups. Hits the three-point bomb. Billups has got the lead back up to 5 now for the Clippers.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Let's go. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Nowitzki hits from the high post. Nowitzki's got 4 points this quarter.
Nowitzki plays at his own pace. Awesome at pulling up off the dribble and cashing in.
Pass to Martin. Wallace outside. Left side, Billups. Stoudemire with a screen on Terry. Billups, no good. Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against Houston.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Now Billups following the miss by Terry from deep. Now here's Billups. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
For the competitive spirit of Billups, his size, his strength, his craftiness, all of that allow him to play through contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. James checked in for Martin. Wade comes in for Stojakovic. And it's Davison for Gerald Wallace. And that one misses.
And what you love about Billups is that this guy's a winner. A guy his teammates and coaches trust to make the right decision.
Now here's Turkoglu. A 24-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And, you know, that night his defense was remarkable as well. He was excellent at coming up with steals.
That's good from Wade on the assist by LeBron. Wade's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers. And the Mavericks call time here.
Okay, Dallas. Stepping on the court for your entertainment are the Mavs Dancers. Give it up!
And Los Angeles with some changes. Wallace comes in for Amari Stoudemire. And it's Martin in for Chauncey Billups. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Berea surveying the floor. And it's Turkoglu top the key. Knocked away. And stolen by James. Here's Wade. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
So tough for defenders to guard D-Wade. He can hurt you in so many different ways.
The Clippers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Free throw missing.
Oh, one of the most dynamic guards in the game. Wade can do it all on offense and is also a terrific shot blocker at that position.
And the second free throw, good. Mavericks trail by 8. Young outside. Pass to Ostertag. Here's Swift. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. And it's Wade with the rebound. Clippers leading by 8. James with it. Martin with a screen on Turkoglu. LeBron powering in. Look from Wallace. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Wallace has got his first basket.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Drills the 3-pointer.
And not a shot you see often from Turkoglu, showing off his skills there.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Clippers. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
5 to shoot. Driving inside. His second shot goes in, off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And the soft touch on that floater. Davis is so lethal with that shot.
Mavericks trail by 9. Left side, Turkoglu. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for Marcus Camby. He's checked in for Los Angeles. Stoudemire comes in for Kenyon Martin. And so he hits both. And here is Los Angeles now. They lead by 7. Davis, the pass to James. 1:16 left in the first half. And slam dunk by Camby.
Threw it down with force. Terrific flush.
Here's Turkoglu. He's got 17. Pass to Swift. Outside, Barea. Down low, here's Young. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, that's a really nice feed by J.J. Barea.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Shane Battier is checked in for the Mavericks. And that one falls for Young. And so here are the Clippers. 6-point game. There's 48 seconds left here in the second. Camby dishes to Wade. It's rebounded by Dallas. Ostertag's got 4 rebounds in this game. Young passes to Swift. It's stolen by Davis. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Baron Davis, one of the more powerful and strong guards in the league. Aggressive in the lane because he has that strength and confidence.
Here's Barea. He had 22 points in the win against Houston.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
And he banks in the layup. Barea's got his first points of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
4 seconds left. And Davis leaves it in. And the Clippers lead by 9.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Hedo Turkoglu, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Clippers leading by 9. Davis, the pass to Camby. And here's Wade. And Stoudemire in the corner. Wade feeling it out a bit. Just 3 to shoot from past the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 9 points. Barea sets a screen for Young. Pass to Turkoglu over LeBron. And Turkoglu gets it to go. The assist from Young. Turkoglu's got 19 points.
Firing with conviction. You love to see that.
And here are the Clippers now. They've led by as much as 10. Davis kicks to Wade. Now here's James. Over Turkoglu. And he can't bank that one in. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
Clearly fouls.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
For Dallas, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Clippers leading by 5. Outside, Davis. Pass to Stoudemire. Over Swift. Los Angeles with another miss.
I'm a bit shocked, honestly, that he misses that. That's his shot in rhythm.
A certified dunk artist. Swift knows just what to do with that lob.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Davis kicks to Wade. Back to Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. Top shot in close by LeBron.
That's as good as you can defend LeBron inside, and it's still not good enough.
Dallas calls timeout.
Okay, Dallas now stepping on the court for your
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Turkoglu kicks to Barea. Young in the corner. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And it's the Clippers with the ball, leading by 5. Wade outside. Off target from three-point range. And so here is Dallas. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to Swift. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. Over Davis. Young, no good. Los Angeles leading by 5. Wade has the open look, and he's good on the 3-ball. Wade's got 10.
Basically, when Wade gets squared up to the bucket, he can make just about any shot.
Barea dishes to Turkoglu. To the middle. Young inside. Camby on him. Young's shot is off. Clippers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's Wade. And then Wade slams it in.
And this is why they continue to feed Wade, because when he flips that switch, there's just no stopping it.
Mavericks trail by 10. And the Mavericks call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Mavericks making the switch here. Artest is checked in. Outside Barea. Turkoglu outside. Pass to Artest. Clock at 4. To stop the run. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
An impressive combination of desire and intensity. Ron Artest plays as hard as anybody in the league.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Los Angeles making a switch here. Phillips is checked in. That's good from Artest.
You're not going to find a more rugged player than Artest. He will battle for every loose ball, every rebound, and he'll defend with every ounce of energy he has.
Now here's Phillips. 5 points in the game. Stoudemire, the screen. To the paint. Turkoglu against James. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. To the middle, here's Barea. Good D by LeBron.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
LeBron playing like a big man inside.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
Mavericks trail by 9. Outside Barea. Pass to Ostertag. And And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Marcus Canton.
Playing big inside. Ostertag takes it right at the defense and gets the foul call.
For Dallas, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. That free throw good from Ostertag.
Ostertag is an enforcer. I mean, he's a physical presence who does a nice job rebounding and patrols the paint well.
Shane Battier is checked in for Turkoglu. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Clippers leading by 8. Here's LeBron. Here's Stoudemire. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
And how about the persistence on the glass? Stoudemire wanting that rebound more than anyone else.
Pass to Battier. Here's Swift. Headed by Stoudemire. Outside Barea. They set the pick. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Artest. Good. It's Barea who picks up the assist. Barea's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, you got to like seeing Artest get going on offense. A pretty solid offensive player.
And so James will bring it up for the Clippers. To the inside. Wade. And Wade slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. The Clippers getting the bucket. Artest on the wing. Wade is covering. Artest the pass to Barea. That 3 off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 10. Now James. He's got 8. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
On the Mavericks with some changes. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Ostertag. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for J.J. Barea. Kenyon Martin is checked in for the Clippers. Stojakovic comes in for Wade. Knocks it loose. Pass break Dallas. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Going upstairs, Mr. Artest. Yes, sir.
29 seconds left in the third. Pass to Stojakovic. Outside Martin. Back to Stojakovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. The shot comes out. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Outside Arenas. Out left to the wing. Puts one up from 19. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Turkoglu.
The mid-range now is a part of Turkoglu's game. So that means defenders really get no chance to relax when they're defending.
Now here is Martin. Pass to Billups. Davis with it. Lock at 6. Here's Martin, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Dirk Nowitzki did not like that.
Martin with some extra sizzle on that slam. That dude's just showing off now.
Turkoglu outside. Nowitzki with the screen on Billups. And here's Turkoglu for 3. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's Wade. Pass to Martin. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Martin with a screen on Turkoglu. Billups, no good. Mavericks trailed by 5. Turkoglu right side. Chandler with the screen on Billups. Here's Turkoglu. Rebound by Wallace. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Outside, Davis. Going inside.
On the drive, Davis doing a nice job anticipating the contact and not avoiding it. Going right into it to draw the foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And, you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range. They're having no problem finding shots in that area.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. LaFrance, he's checked in for Chandler. Battier comes in for Nowitzki. And Berea's subbed in for Artest. Marcus Camby, he's checked in for the Clippers. Peja Stojakovic comes in for Chauncey Billups. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Berea.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Davis. Pass to Campbell. Here's Wade. Davis kicks to Stojakovic. Camby, a screen on Battier. 3-pointer, Stojakovic. Good on the 3-point shot. Stojakovic has got the lead up to 10 now for the Clippers. Arenas against Wade. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Arenas is so relentless in attacking the basket. Always puts all kinds of pressure on the defense.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Arenas, boy, I tell you, is one of the most confident and explosive scorers in the game. A shoot-first point guard who will let it fly at any time and do real damage with the ball in his hands.
Stoudemire, he's checked in for the Clippers. LeBron comes in for Dwayne Wade. And both free throws good for Arenas. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Davis looking for an opening. Here's LeBron. That one misses. Some solid defense from Battier. Stojakovic against Berea. Pass to Arenas. Down low. Here's LaFrance. Hudson coming off an assist from Arenas. LaFrance has got his first 2 points of the night.
Excellent job working the pick and roll that time. Arenas, a very solid passer when he wants to be.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've led by as much as 10. LeBron outside. Fades. Uses the glass to drop it in. And the Clippers lead by 8.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Turkoglu. And another basket for Dallas.
Oh, good work finding space outside. It serves him well when that jumper's falling.
Davis kicks to Stojakovic. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dwayne Wade, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Substitution on the court.
And the Clippers have possession. 6-point game. Camby passes to Wade. Stoudemire setting the pick for Wade. A second chance effort, and Stoudemire puts it in.
Hey, this is a fundamental part of Stoudemire's game, putting his size to work inside to get the shot he wants in the paint area.
Timeout, Mavs. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, over the break, I listened to what the head coach for Dallas was getting across in the huddle. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. James against Turkoglu. Outside for Barea. They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark. Clippers leading by 8. Wade dishes to Davis. And it's Stoudemire at the elbow. Wade outside. Stoudemire with a screen on Young.
I like the defense's hustle, but Wade smartly turns their efforts against them and draws the foul.
Dwayne Wade, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Wade. And the Mavericks with possession here. Trailing by 10.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Turkoglu up top, covered by LeBron. They set the screen. Barea with a wide open look. Dallas no good that time either. LA's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. James kicks to Davis. Wade a screen on Turkoglu. Here's Stoudemire. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. 8 points for Stoudemire.
Well, Davis has a real skill for getting guys set up and sees openings others might miss.
Pass to Barea. Off target with his 3. Los Angeles leading by 12. Now Stoudemire. And here's Camby. And here is James, defended by Young. Outside for Davis. Stoudemire, the pass to Camby. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's James. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Nick Young.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Los Angeles.
Their superior ball handling won it for him.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for LeBron.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And here's Los Angeles. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Pass to Stojakovic. And the three off target. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wang the pass to Terry. Here's Wang to end the cold streak. It's hauled in by Stojakovic. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Tonight, it'll be Mexico City going up against the Hawks. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Clark, how long does it take to get acclimated for players starting a season with a new team?
Yeah, I think there are a number of factors that go into that, Kevin. What's the culture like? What's the makeup of the team? How good is the leadership on the squad? What kind of veterans are present? And does your style of play, your individual strengths, mesh well with the team you're joining? So a lot of different variables in that equation.
Aldridge, no luck. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Hawks. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
It's Pierce on the wing for three, and it's sent back by Aldridge. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. McGrady outside. O'Neal sets the screen for McGrady. And it's off from three-point range. Suns on offense, and this matchup with the Hawks is their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the two-game season series from last year.
And, you know, they might not be in the same conference, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Garnett. Boy, he was something else against Boston. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Here's Aldridge after Tracy McGrady's score. Just 5 to shoot. Granger misses. The Hawks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Parker kicks to Pierce. Sinks the triple.
Pierce, terrific off the catch and shoot. So smooth with that stroke.
And Mexico City calls their first timeout of the game.
Get loud for your Mexico City dancers.
Mexico City is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Granger. This one for 3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Back to Garnett. McGrady outside. O'Neal sets the screen for McGrady. Buries it from three-point range. McGrady's got 5 now.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Aldridge looking for an opening. Pass to Granger. Back to Aldridge. Ellis with it. Will it go? Drills it from outside.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
McGrady outside. Outside, Pierce. Over Granger. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And we know Pierce has the jumper, but you can also pound it inside with it.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You look across the league, so many games are won or lost at the foul line.
The Suns making a switch here. Morning's checked in. And a change for the Hawks. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Tony Parker. Now here's Granger. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Supersonics in Seattle.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Garnett capping off the break nicely. They're always in the right place.
And Zoelis will bring it up for the Suns. 6-point game.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
The Hawks leading by 4. Livingston looking for the opening. Garnett the pass to McGrady. Garnett with the screen for McGrady. 2 points. That one goes. McGrady's got 7.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Ellis kicks to Stackhouse. Gasol screen goes up from the top of the key. And there's another one from Mexico City.
Boy, Gasol with a punishing pick that time.
2 minutes remaining.
McGrady outside. Back to Livingston. Garnett outside. Here's Pierce. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Danny Granger.
Not backing up or backing down. Pierce knows he's got to keep going after his shot when the defense is trying to be tight on him.
That's good from Pierce. And Mexico City going with a whole new group out there. Pierce hits 2.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Timeout called here. Mexico City decides to talk it over.
Well, adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Durant checked in for Paul Pierce. Here's Nash. Pass to Morning. Outside Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Buries the long-range jumper.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
KD on the wing. Covered by Anthony. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Defense just a touch hyperactive that time.
The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
That free throw good from Durant.
And there's just so many things Durant does well. If they all fire together, he can be a special player in this league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Bargnani is checked in for Shaq, and it's Pierce in for Tracy McGrady. No good on the second free throw. Mexico City trails by 4. Serbiak passes to Williams. And a miss there on the triple. Gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Garnett wide open. Nice shot from the wing. For Mexico City, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Now here's Iverson. Scoreless thus far.
You know, one of the things you just love about Iverson is the heart he plays with. Every minute he's out there, there's no denying that he's giving it his all.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw good. Iverson. Chris Kaman is checked in for the Suns. And a change for the Hawks. Smith is checked in. And both free throws good for Iverson. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Screen by Smith. Livingston passes to Smith. Pierce feeling it out a bit. His three-pointers off the mark. Mexico City trails by 4. For 3, Williams. Bargnani grabs the board. Hawks have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Now Livingston. He's coming off a 10-point game against Boston. Here's Pierce. It's good. Pierce has got 9.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
And so it's the visiting team with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
Here's Smith. Offensive rebound. Bargnani kicks to Pierce. Smith outside. Pass to Livingston. 5 on the clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Hawks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The first free throw is good. Allen Iverson is checked in for Mexico City. Nash comes in for Williams. Parker's checked in for the Hawks. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Mexico City trails by 7. Deep 2 from Anthony. And it's Durant with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
But, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And when you work that rock down low, take shots from there, you'll shoot it at a very high clip.
Nash, the pass to Iverson. It's Aldridge, high post. Over Pierce. And Aldridge, the basket on the assist by Iverson. Aldridge has got his first basket of the night.
This is exactly how Aldridge likes to operate. Getting to his spot and then going to work.
Pierce for 3. And it's Mexico City with the rebound. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Aldridge a screen. Here's Iverson. Aldridge kicks to Iverson. Inside. Here's Durant. Durant uses his size in close. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast breaks. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
I like how he picks his spots on offense, doesn't rush things.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. So for the Hawks, Garnett comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Hughes in for Sean Livingston. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Parker. Bargnani sets the screen for Parker. Sinks the three-pointer. Parker's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
And Parker just so smart about knowing when to take three-pointers. A lot of confidence from him there, sinking the outside shot.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Catching up on the changes for Mexico City. Gasol's checked in for Odin, and Jerry Stackhouse is subbed in for Iverson. Now Williams, following the three-point attempt by Pierce, to the left side wing. Stackhouse against Hughes. Zerbiak passes to Williams. Now Gasol. 4 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Hands it from downtown. Stackhouse has got 5 now.
Stackhouse locked and loaded on the catch. Almost automatic.
Pass to Hughes. Outside, Pierce. Here's Garnett. The Hawks again can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Abdul-Rahim. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
He doesn't care at all if he has to take a little punishment to get his points. You can say that for sure about Abdul-Rahim. He's not going to shy away from the contact.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Sharif Abdul-Rahim's game is a combination of tenacity, toughness, and skill. He doesn't back down on either end of the floor.
Danny Granger is checked in for Mexico City. Ellis comes in for Williams. Then for the Hawks, Josh Smith, he's checked in for Pierce. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Larry Hughes. Great open look there. He's got 10.
Kevin Garnett sacrificing his body on the defender there.
Stackhouse outside. Screen by Ellis. High post try. Good on the jump shot.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Smith. And here is McGrady. It's Garnett on the wing. Smith for 3. And he gets it back. Parker looking over the floor. It's good from long range. Parker's got his second basket of the night.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Timeout called, the Suns. Mexico City making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in, and a change for the Hawks. Andrew Bogut checked in for Bargnani. Here's Ellis. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Supersonics in Seattle. Stackhouse outside. Pass to Aldridge. Gasol kicks to Aldridge. Suns moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Stackhouse takes it right at him to draw the foul. Up to the defense's challenge there.
For Mexico City, they've been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Yeah, and this guy brings a lot of heart to his game, and that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor.
So he gets them both.
Yeah, you can't really have any qualms with Jerry Stackhouse's energy. I mean, he plays with a lot of intensity, which is contagious for his team, and sometimes that can be a difference maker out there.
Now, here is McGrady. He's coming off a 13-point game against Boston.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Now Ellis following McGrady's three-point attempt. On the wing, Granger. Gasol setting the pick for Granger. Back to Gasol. It's stolen by Bogut. Here's McGrady. And it's good, and the assist by Parker. McGrady's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is McGrady's specialty. You can't let this guy shake free from the mid-range.
Smith dishes to Parker. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Mexico City trails by 9. Granger outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Josh Smith.
The word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good from mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
He's off on the first. For the Hawks, Shack's checked in for Bogut. And Pierce subbed in for Smith. And he sinks the second. There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. Parker kicks to Garnett. Ellis against Parker. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Well, even with the defense right in his face, Parker's just in his comfort zone down inside with that look.
34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Ellis, the pass to Stackhouse. Screened by Ellis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Parker. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Jerry Stackhouse. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Stackhouse. 23 seconds left to play in the first half. McGrady outside.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
The Hawks have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. Free throw good, McGrady. And he makes both free throws. Ellis surveying the D. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we finished one half of basketball. Hawks lead by 10. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Parker outside, pass to Pierce. Kicks it out to Garnett. good, and Pierce gets the assist. Garnett's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks. Ellis outside. Over to the wing. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Fires from deep. No good from Stackhouse. The Hawks leading by 12. Garnett the pass to Parker. Back to Garnett. From 13. And it's Mexico City with the rebound. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. On the wing, Granger. Outside Aldridge. To the middle. Here's Ellis. And he makes good on the way up. Ellis has got 5 now.
What a finish against contact. He definitely earned that bucket.
Parker against Ellis. Here's Parker. He's got 8. 6 to shoot. McGrady passes to Garnett. Over Aldridge. Again, Garnett missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Moving it up. Here's McGrady. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
The Hawks have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
At the line for one. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, McGrady.
In watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
And the Suns call time here. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Ellis outside. Aldridge a screen. A 3-ball. Ellis can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 13.
McGrady clearly a shoot-first type of player, which forces defenses to get aggressive with him defensively.
The Hawks have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
At the line for the Hawks, Tracy McGrady. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, McGrady. Second free throw, no good. Second chance shot. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. McGrady's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, his passing ability might be the most overlooked part of his game. Garnett has really good court vision, especially for a guy that plays his position.
Here's Stackhouse. 11 points in the game. Aldridge, the pass to Gasol. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Parker finds Pierce. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Garnett the pass to McGrady. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Garnett from downtown. And Stackhouse pulls it down. Mexico City trails by 16. Granger outside. Ellis, the pass to Stackhouse. Over McGrady. And once again off the mark by Mexico City. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Hawks. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Three-pointer. No good from Stackhouse.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
Mexico City trails by 19.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Fast to Gasol. Granger with the ball. Aldridge dishes to Gasol. Granger passes to Gasol. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Hawks leading by 19 points. Here's Garnett. Hits it from three-point range. Garnett's got 9 points.
A great ability to shoot the basketball. Garnett can punish you from anywhere on the floor, this time with the jumper.
Nice crossover to get that one.
Able to get to the hoop with those nice handles, leading to an easy finish.
Now here's Livingston. Garnett outside. Pierce against Williams. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here is Serbia. No scoring in this one. Granger from outside. Good on the triple.
Not wasting any time off the catch.
.151 left to play here in the third. Livingston with it. Pass to McGrady. Over Serbia. A shot by McGrady, no good. Mexico City trails by 17. Down low. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Garnett. To the paint. Now here's Livingston. He's guarded closely. Banked in off the glass. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
The Hawks leading by 17. Livingston finds O'Neal. And stolen by Aldridge. Here's Serbia. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, and Serbiak loves shooting the ball. All he needs is a little daylight, and he is ready to fire.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Suns here with a different look. Greg Oden, he's checked in for Gasol. Morning comes in for Aldridge. Allen Iverson's checked in for Danny Granger. And Nash is subbed in for Williams. Then for the Hawks, Bargnani is checked in for O'Neal. Smith comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Durant subbed in for Tracy McGrady. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 46 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, Pierce. Pass to Smith. Smith with a screen on Iverson. The shot by Pierce, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Smith kicks to Pierce. Here he goes. Iverson grabs the board. Pass to Zerbiak. Out to the right wing. And here's Nash outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Nash has got 5 now. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Hawks ahead, up by 12. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Pass to Anthony. Some solid defense there from KD. The Hawks leading by 12. Parker drives in and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Steve Nash.
You gotta love the intensity on that attack by Parker to draw the foul. He is a beast off the bounce.
First free throw is good. Wallace is checked in for Greg Oden. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And Parker just so skilled at marching his way to the stripe. He just has an endless amount of cutting moves that consistently frustrate the opposition.
It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Anthony.
And that one looked good the moment it left his hands.
Parker up top, defended by Nash. Nash against Parker. Here's Garnett, and Mourning sends it back.
Talk about a guy who will send your shot back with some attitude. Mourning does not play.
Yes, that goes in.
Terrific setup. Excellent floor vision.
Parker outside. Pass to Garnett. Over Mourning. Garnett can't get it to go. Here's Nash. Durant with the steal. To the inside. Mourning with it. Now Garnett defending. Iverson passes to Anthony. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Garnett against Wallace. Garnett kicks to Parker. Bargnani passes to Parker. Garnett with the screen for KD. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. And the Hawks lead by 11.
And the rookie Durant is a phenomenal offensive talent. So polished and confident inside.
Nash against Parker. Nash left side. Anthony with it. KD's on him. 4 on the shot clock. Mourning kicks to Nash. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And the quickness of Nash's game. Just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
Bargnani dishes to Parker. Nice D from Nash. Mexico City trails by 8. Lets a floater go. The shot, no good. The Hawks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. That one goes. Count it.
Taking the contact, still able to score. Tony Parker, impressive work there.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Nash outside. Pass to Iverson. Launches it. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 3 assists in the game.
Well, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Hawks. 22 is their biggest lead. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Timeout, Hawks. So for the Hawks, O'Neal's checked in for Bargnani. Pierce comes in for Kevin Durant. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Sean Livingston. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well the Hawks coach had some words for his team during the last timeout. Now he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Ellis kicks to Stackhouse. Gasol, spin around. Pass to Granger. Now Aldridge. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. They get Danny Granger.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
Mexico City trails by 13. Ellis outside. And the layup falls.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Now Parker. McGrady outside. Garnett the pass to McGrady. O'Neal sets the screen for McGrady. Out to Parker. Fires the 3. Traps in the tray. Parker's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, good work from the big man. Shaq knows exactly when to find the open man.
The Suns have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Here's Ellis. It's rebounded by O'Neal. O'Neal's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. No good on the shot. Granger with the defensive effort. Parker against Ellis. Pass to Granger. The 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Garnett's got 8 rebounds in this game. Parker outside. Here's Pierce. Granger covering. Now McGrady for the 3. Danny Granger pulls it in.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Aldridge. Now here's Gasol. Over Garnett. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Hawks.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
Now here's Ellis, following the miss by Tony Parker. O'Neal with the steal. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Parker outside. And so the Hawks take the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Seattle Supersonics. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. This season, Clark, is so young. Every team still finding their footing. What are you focusing on at this point?
I think it's always fun to see how the rookies are progressing. Evaluating prospects is really an impossible job, so watching these first-year guys in action, I think, can tell you a lot, even if it's early in the season.
Now, here is O'Neal. Van Horn, the pass to Ginobili. Drains the three-pointer.
How about that lefty stroke there from Ginobili? It is a thing of beauty. He is dialed in from deep.
Pass to Hill. Over Van Horn. Hill, no good. Here's Van Horn. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Duncan, the pass to Van Horn. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, you got to bring some extra fire and some physicality to your game inside that paint. That's how he gets the shot off despite the foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Here's Marbury. His last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Hill. Hooks one up. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Hill able to stretch the floor, making it tough on defenses to guard it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for your Bulls, Grant Hill, shooting one. One shot.
Free throw drops for Hill.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
Now, here is O'Neal. Here's Van Horn. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Did a nice job of staying ready for that pass. Shot preparation was great, caught it and let it go.
Outside Hill. Over Van Horn. Hill, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Lowry kicks to Ginobili. Here's Van Horn. Here's the three. And it's Gasol with the rebound. And it's Hill penetrating over Van Horn. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Hill's got 5 points so far.
Tell you what, good luck trying to stop Hill inside. I mean, once he's this deep, the defense is done.
O'Neal is screen on Hill. Van Horn. Another shot, and O'Neal gets it to go.
Looking confident and ferocious inside.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Hill left side. Over Van Horn. That misses off the backboard.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Lowry dishes to Duncan. Van Horn, the pass to Duncan. Down low. Van Horn, no good. Bulls trail by 3. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Inside Hill can be a problem, finding a way to get around the defense and score the ball.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
Hill, 1 shot.
That one drops. He ties it up. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Ginobili, the pass to Van Horn. Takes a 3. A rebound by Gasol.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here is Carter. That gives them the lead.
Hey, nobody on this floor, or any floor for that matter, is out-leaping Vince. So that really allows Carter down low to do his thing.
Ginobili kicks to Duncan. And Lowry has it in the corner. And it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
Marbury passes to Carter. Pass to Hill. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the drive. Not that time. It's off. He's 3 for 7. Ginobili, that's for 2. Seattle missing again. Over the Supersonics. Their last game, a win against the Nuggets.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Here's Lowry, and it's sent back by Hill.
Excellent defense, staying within arm's length and using that arm to knock it away.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
For Chicago, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Timeout called, the Bulls. So both teams making some changes here. Hill looking it over. Howard setting the pick for Hill. Good work there as it goes. Hill's got 10.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Seattle is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Bosch, the screen from the arc. And Ginobili with the 3. He has 6.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is Hill. 10 points for him. Here's Howard. Pass to Carter. Hill with it. Jefferson picks him up. Back to Carter. Now Hill. Shoots the 3. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
You know, Hill can turn it on so quickly. Once he buries a couple of quick shots, then that basket starts to expand.
Back to Jefferson. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Richardson. The Bulls leading. Pass to Carter. Back to Richardson. And Richardson slams it in.
And Richardson's showing you why he's a two-time slam dunk champion on that one, finishing with authority.
Knicks trail by 4. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Bosch passes to Jefferson. To the middle. Here's Van Horn. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
For Chicago, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Carter outside. Dang for 3. The shot that time, not on target. 1 quarter in the books. It's been a close one so far. It's the Bulls up by 2. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Bulls?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Team foul. At the line for 1, Jason Richardson.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And what can give Jason Richardson the edge out there is his explosiveness. But sometimes it's like he just has bottomless energy, and that just lets him outplay you.
Now, here's Payton. Pass to Duncan. Just 5 on the clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. The Bulls leading by 5. Richardson outside. Lets it go from deep. Miller grabs the miss.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Jump shot is good.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Marbury. Pass to Gay. Bang for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Teng's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls.
Yeah, you got to run Dame off that three-point line. He's superb at knocking down the triple thanks to that fast release.
And here's Miller. Screen by Duncan. They get the rebound. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Shot's good by Jefferson. Jefferson's got his first bucket of the night.
Boy, Jefferson's so good in the open court. When he's got room to run, he pulverizes the opposition.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now here's Dang. To the paint. Stolen by Duncan. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Out to Payton. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Tries again, and that one's good. Duncan's got the game tied up here for Seattle.
Got to admire the focus now. Duncan is really good at overpowering the defense at times. I like seeing him get to work inside.
Now here's Dang. Inside.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
The first one falls.
And Mirasan is an absolute behemoth, a mammoth of a man. 7'7". He uses his size to his advantage. He is a giant.
Pau Gasol's checked in for the Bulls. Carter comes in for Luol Deng. Then for the Supersonics, Van Horn comes in for Miller, and Kyle Lowry subbed in for Gary Payton. Good on both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
Let's give a warm Chicago welcome to your Waterboy.
Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Up pass to Bosch and stolen by Gasol. Here's Marbury. No good that time. Good work defensively by Lowry. And the call will be against Jason Richardson. That's his first foul. Hill, he's checked in for Richardson. Ginobili, he's checked in for Seattle. The Sonics trailing. Back to Lowry. Pass to Van Horn. Latrey. The Sonics again can't hit. The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the seventh. Marbury passes to Gasol. Here's Mirasan. Poked loose. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Van Horn, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Carter, the pass to Gasol. Here's Marbury. He has yet to score. Shot clock at 6. Gasol dishes to Hill. And again, Chicago, no good. The Supersonics have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Ginobili. Chicago grabs the miss. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Here's Bosch after Pau Gasol's bucket. Bosch passes to Van Horn. No good with the triple.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Outside Hill. Over Van Horn. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so Lowry will bring it up for Seattle. 4-point game. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences. And because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
Chicago calls timeout. Bulls making the switch here. Howard's checked in, and the Supersonics also making a change. Jermaine O'Neal's checked in for Chris Bosh. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the second quarter. Hill. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Grant Hill showing you he can get physical when he has to, absorbing that contact, actually seeking it out to draw the foul.
Grant Hill.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Hill. 1:24 left in the first half of the game. Outside Lowry. Duncan with the screen for Lowry from outside the arc. And another 3 for Seattle.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Marbury passes to Hill. There's 48 seconds left now here in the second. And it's Hill with the jam.
You must do more than that to stop him, especially when he's this close to the rim.
If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
Ginobili outside. To the right side. The 19-foot shot. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Outside Hill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. A three-pointer is right on target. And now a 5-point Bulls lead.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as you can take him.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 5. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And you know, Grant Hill has been really making it happen, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Marbury. Nothing on the board, and it's good for 2.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Here is Lowry, following the score by Vince Carter. O'Neal from long range. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Gasol. over Duncan. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here is Carter after the made shot from Manu Ginobili. That one goes in. Marbury's got the lead up to 7 now for Chicago.
And popping up for the mid-range, Marbury reminding the defense just how good he is.
And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for the Seattle Supersonics. Here's Duncan. Got it. Good job in the low post. Duncan's got 6.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
The Bulls leading by 5. Marbury passes to Carter. Pass to Gasol. And here's Hill for 3. It's hauled in by the Sonics. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lowry with the ball. Duncan with the screen for Lowry. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Duncan with a screen on Carter. It's Ginobili outside. Gasol with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Hill. Pass to Gasol. And he converts the layup. Gasol's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Inside, Gasol is deadly. I mean, his height means finding a shot this close, not too much work at all for him.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. You gotta like what Grant Hill has done in this game.
Yeah, he is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Duncan finds Lowry. Ginobili up top, defended by Carter. Ginobili can't hit.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backboard.
Gasol passes to Hill. A pass to Gasol. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Persistence pays that time for Gasol. Great effort not giving up.
Sonics trail by 9. Pass to Van Horn. Ginobili with the ball. Trains it from beyond the arc. Ginobili's got 11.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Now here's Howard. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by O'Neal. Now running. There comes Lowry pushing the ball up. Pass to Ginobili. Fires it up. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And now just a 4-point Bulls lead. The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Ginobili against Carter. And here is Hill. Six on the shot clock. Out to Carter. The Bulls need to get a shot on. Marbury, good.
A confident and fearless three-point shooter. Marbury not afraid at all to take the long-range shots.
Pass to Van Horn. to Ginobili. Outside for Lowry. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Bulls leading by 7. Here's Marbury. 5 points in the game, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Marbury very good at putting pressure on defenses and forcing them to foul him.
And he makes the first. Luol Deng is checked in for Chicago. And Seattle also making a change. Jefferson's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for Seattle. They trail by 9 points. Outside Jefferson. Back to Ginobili. Pass to O'Neal over Howard. O'Neal misses.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball. They were all over him.
Hill dishes to Dang, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan. .153 left here in the third quarter. Celtics trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Ginobili outside. Screen by O'Neal. Lets it go with the 3. Ginobili can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Dang. Here's Hill. Trying to get open as Dang. And there's Grant Hill on the assist by Dang. Hill's got the lead up to 11 now for Chicago. Ginobili kicks to Jefferson. Here's Van Horn. Knocks down the 3 ball. Van Horn's got 8 points.
Great dime that time from Jefferson, a swing man who knows how to find his open teammates, too.
Here's Marbury. He's got 7. Shot clock at 5. Goes up on the wing. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Celtics trail by 8. Duncan outside. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Van Horn. Now here's Ginobili. Takes the 3. And it's Dang with the rebound. And here is Hill. And Carter has it in the corner. Hits the 3-point bomb. He has 7, and so it's Chicago. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Now Jefferson. Out to the right wing. The shot from 20 feet away. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Murazan. Now Gasol with the fadeaway. And it's good off the glass. Gasol's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Chicago. And it's the Supersonics with the ball. It's a 13-point game. There's a good screen. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Bangs home the trifecta.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Gasol against Bosch. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Hey, Gasol's game is smooth, but he's got a tough edge to him as well.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
That free throw good from Gasol.
And Gasol is a guy who can do a multitude of things well. I mean, he scores it, rebounds it, passes it, just an all-around talent.
Both good from the line that time. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Jefferson against Richardson. Outside Jefferson to the wing right side. Lowry fires. Drops one in from the wing. Lowry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Wow. Filling it up in a hurry.
On the wing, Dang. No good on the triple. Sonics trail by 10. Here's Van Horn. The kick out to Bosch. Outside Lowry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Carter picks one up.
First team foul. Shooting for Seattle. Kyle Lowry.
Shoot 2.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. The Bulls making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Jermaine O'Neal's checked in for the Sonics. He hits both from the stripe. Now, here's Richardson. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Carter outside. 5 on the clock. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Bulls lead by 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Timeout, Sonics. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, over the last break, I got a chance to hear what the Supersonics head coach said to his team. And he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Thank you, David. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Seattle Supersonics. Trailing by 10. From 18 feet away. And off the glass. That one's good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Carter kicks to Howard. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And Howard with the stuff.
And doing what he does best. Howard attacking the rim with that explosive power.
Celtics trail by 10. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Into the lane. Here's O'Neal. Good work defensively by Carter.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Richardson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I really like the composure Richardson shows under pressure. Doesn't allow contact on the shot to bother him.
Jason Richardson.
And he can't get the first one. Both teams deciding to change it up. He hits the second from the line.
Knocking down your freebies can help you get in a rhythm and stay there.
Next trail by 11. Three-pointer, Lowry. Rebound by the Bulls. Howard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Marbury passes to Richardson. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Oh, and the dunk by Howard.
Not only does Howard set perfect screens, he cuts quickly after the pick has been set. Just the perfect pick and roll play.
Now here is Lowry. Duncan kicks to Ginobili. O'Neal a screen on Richardson. Outside, Ginobili hits that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And here is Hill. And it's Hill with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And here are the Supersonics now. After the Bulls pick up 2. O'Neal a screen on Richardson. Ginobili can't hit. The Bulls leading by 12. Pass to Marbury. He takes it in. Back to Richardson. Here's Marbury. Shot clock at 6. And the shot is good. Marbury's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Timeout, Sonics. Vince Carter is checked in for Jason Richardson.
Number 15, Vince Carter.
Lowry passes to Ginobili. There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lowry from outside. The Sonics again can't hit.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Marbury passes to Carter. Pass to Hill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Ginobili the pass to Van Horn. Fires the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Van Horn's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And here are the Bulls now. Seattle able to drain the three.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Bulls, Stephon Marbury, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so Lowry will bring it up for Seattle. It's a 13-point game.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Bulls.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Hill.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Shot clock at 5. It's Gay with the drive. Here's Murasov. Good, nice job down low. And the Bulls lead by 13.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time